Now, put the starting aid switch in the automatic or top position. Move the key to the start position. Release the key switch when the engine starts. If the engine does not run smoothly, move the starting switch to the manual or bottom position. Hold it for 2 seconds and return it to the off position. You can repeat this procedure until the engine is running smoothly. Ether should be used for cold starting purposes only. You should allow the engine to warm up at low idle for at least 5 minutes. To warm up the hydraulic oil, turn the throttle dial to medium engine speed. Move the hydraulic control activation lever forward to the unlocked position. Run the engine for about 5 minutes while intermittently modulating the bucket control lever with the bucket stalled so the cylinder is fully extended. Finally, turn the engine throttle dial to the maximum engine speed. Run the engine for an additional 5 minutes while intermittently modulating the bucket control lever to allow the oil to warm more rapidly. Then you can cycle all the controls to allow the warm oil to circulate through all the cylinders and lines. Now, you're ready to go to work. Cat 5000 family shovels are built and designed to be aggressive digging tools. And while loading and digging techniques will vary depending on material and job site, here are some good general guidelines for operation of these machines. First, sound the horn and check all around the machine to make sure that you are clear of other people and machines that may be in your working area. Load at the face from the top down if conditions permit. This way the top material is closer to truck height for less lifting time. Keep the bucket above grade and close to the machine to obtain the greatest digging force. Keep the bucket moving. As you operate, you should try to avoid stalling the implements because when circuits reach relief pressure, the pumps quit pumping. Use bucket curl and stick out simultaneously. The stick has greater crowd force when using the bucket. The bucket cylinders help push the bucket and stick as a unit because the bucket cylinders are mounted on the boom. When starting to load at ground level, the bucket circuit should be activated first to position the bucket in a stronger leverage zone before engaging the stick. If stick force is applied before the bucket is in a strong position, the bucket will double back. In this situation, the teeth are generally pointed downward for the beginning of the loading stroke. At this point, the bucket should curl before the stick moves forward. You should engage the boom raise control as soon as the bucket is full. Engage the swing control when the bucket clears the pile. Work smoothly to avoid spilling material. Dump with the wind at your back to keep dust from obscuring your vision. Also, be careful not to hit the track with the retracted bucket. Remembering these key techniques will keep your operation smooth and productivity high. Shutdown procedures are important to protect your machine and its components. When shutting down the machine, be sure to turn the engine throttle dial to reduce the engine speed. Release the travel levers and pedals to stop the machine. Lower the implement to the ground and apply slight down pressure on controls. Move the hydraulic activation control lever to the locked position. Let the engine run for 5 minutes from 1,000 to 1,300 RPM to cool and help extend the life of engine components. You should never turn the disconnect key to off while the engine is running. Turn the key start switch to off and remove the key. Once you leave the cab, inspect the engine compartment for debris to reduce fire hazard. If the machine is being parked for an extended period, turn the disconnect switch key to off and remove the key. Lock all compartments. And be sure to face the machine, using 3 points of contact when climbing down. Whether you're operating a 5130 or 5230, shovel or backhoe, by remembering these important guidelines, you'll be operating more productively, efficiently, and comfortably.